The game being reviewed today is part of our SharePlay program. Head over to our website for more details to try before you buy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. Welcome back to Game Show MikeC.
And I'm Fred White.
And today we're talking to you about Street Fighter.
Yeah, this is the 30th anniversary edition now. It came out on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and for the Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
Oh, man. But before we start talking about it, as always, we'd like to give it a number of facts. Mike, were you able to play it?
I wasn't able to play this, but it's Street Fighter, so.
Okay. So, how many facts do you give it?
I would probably give it maybe let's say a 3. Fred.
You know I'm going to give it a 5, Mike.
Fred, you crazy.
Alright. Now, you asked me something earlier before we started the show. Now, you get 12 games. That's the original Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, The World Warriors, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Street Fighter 2 The New Challenger, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha 2 and 3, Street Fighter 3 The New Generation, Street Fighter 3 Giant Attack, and Street Fighter 3 what is that? Third Strike. Now, out of the 12, you get 4 that's multiplayer. That's Street Fighter Hyper Fighter, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighter, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Now, it's really 13 games because if you pre-ordered the game, you got the Ultra Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
So that's good then.
So for those,
you didn't tell me all that, man. Then I would have gave it a 5 too. God damn it, Fred, you don't tell me nothing no more.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
but that's a good bonus as far as the pre-order or whatever. You're getting like you can see the whole legacy of Street Fighter, then you see the new one as well too. So it's not bad.
And I tell you, the first Street Fighter, I don't remember it in the arcade at all.
I do.
But this is laggy as I don't know what.
It was an arcade laggy too.
Okay,
it was like same trip as far as the slow. Them up there jump look like they in water, moving and stuff like that. Yeah, it was like that. And
now these are the true ROM ports. These are the arcade ports. These are not the console versions. These are authentically the arcade ports. So everything that you got in the arcade, you got into this game. And the neat thing about it is when you're playing online mode, you know how back in the day you had to put your quarter up? So you're next in line. Don't know how you remember which quarter was yours.
Yeah, it's my quarter.
But the online play does a similar thing where you can't keep challenging somebody. It'll go to the next person that's in the queue. So that's pretty cool. And I mean, it's a fantastic game, man. Street Fighter. I mean, you can't go wrong with it on either system that you get it on. The graphics are still the same, and it's the original arcade port. And especially if you get it on the Switch. Unfortunately, if you, I don't think you could have reserved it on the Switch, so you don't get the extra game if you did it. But
out on the Switch.
If you did it on Xbox or PlayStation, you got that 13th game, which is awesome.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good. As far as like the new version now, when it first came out, it wasn't that good because it was only like a piece of a game. But now it's a full game. So, but right now you get a good game, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And the other thing I like about it, man, is just the for the price, you're getting all these games.
Yeah. Well, it's like 12, 13.
And I think Capcom was actually selfish when they brought out that game for the Nintendo. I think it was the New Challenges or what game did they bring out for the Switch? The last Street Fighter game. Yeah. Well, the first Street Fighter game that they ever brought out for the Switch.
Yeah, they should have held on. Yeah, as far as with that, I kind of wish I didn't pay my money for that.
Yeah, because a lot of people are feeling cheated right now.
Right now, yeah, because you paid like $49?
Something like that.
Oh my gosh, for this thing that's $39, you get 13 games. Oh man, can I take it back? Be like, GameStop. Here you go. Here goes your $5. They probably won't give you $5. Probably give you $3.
Yeah,
you're a pro member. Hey, you're a pro member. You get $6.
Nah, you're a pro member. You probably get $1. If you just a regular Smo Joe, you get like 50 cents. I mean, crazy, man. Yeah. But I guess let's go ahead and wrap it up. Do a final verdict, Mike.
Final verdict, Fred.
Mike, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Edition. Is it a bypass or rent?
Actually, I was changing as far as like how you said 3 to 5. Yeah, I would give it a 5 because I didn't know about the other stuff. If you get it on the Switch, hopefully you get this one before you got the other one. And I would say buy it. Go ahead and buy it because if you've never played the whole history of Street Fighter, this is right here for you. Go ahead and buy it, man. You won't be disappointed if you never played the whole history of Street Fighter. Even if you have and then you want to just collect all those good games, go ahead, man.
And it's a definite buy as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we didn't go into about Street Fighter. I mean, there's a mode that you can go into. You can see all the sprites. Well, not all the sprites. Some of the sprites for every character. You see the history of the Street Fighter from the original to right now. I mean, it's an awesome game, man. And no matter on what console that you get it on, it's going to be the same graphics across the board.
Awesome.
You know, if you get it on PC, you may have a better frame rate, but I mean, you got to think these arcade games were back like in the 80s. So it's not anything cool like you're going to bump it up. I mean, I wish arcades would come back. I wish they could find a way to do it to bring back that, you know, like these malls are like. See, I didn't like when we're getting totally off subject. I didn't like when they started doing the malls and they had the outside malls. You know, like they tore down Landover Mall, which they never should have, and then they build these outside malls. I like the malls that enclosed. Inside, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the arcades and stuff like that. That was always a good time, man.
Always. But yep, that's it. Anything else to add, man? Reminisce we reminisce a lot on this show. Good times growing up. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's The Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page. We find low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member. And don't forget about joining Patreon where you get some free stuff. All you got to do is just donate.
Yes, you do.
Get some nice stuff every month. Somebody wins.
Somebody
wins every month. Somebody wins great big stuff later on down the line. So donate.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our SteamOS community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you next time, people watching. Keep on tuning in. And don't forget Patreon.